I made it to Panama. I am starving, so I gotta go find somewhere to eat. The drive from the airport was pretty easy. There was one hiccup when I first landed. I only had text and talk capability on my phone. For some reason, the data wasn't working, and that was a problem because I needed data to call my Uber. Luckily, the airport there has Wi-Fi, and I was able to buy Wi-Fi for $3, and then I had enough data to get an Uber. The drive from the airport was pretty quick. It was maybe 15 minutes or so, and this was the view on my way to the JW Marriott. Here we are. I was so excited to stay at the JW, and it was everything that I thought it was going to be. Check-in was super quick, super easy. They had this fancy elevator where you could see the whole city of Panama. When you first walk into the room, the shower is on the left, and then there's a standalone tub a little further into the room. I had a room with a king-size bed and a partial ocean view. There was plenty of space in here for me. The nice part about this room is the view, and the sunrise here were just spectacular in the mornings. It's a cloudy, rainy day today, but I'm still going to try to see as much as I can. This is the artwork in the lobby of the JW Marriott. I'm gonna catch an Uber to Wahaka. It's a Mexican restaurant here, and I'm really excited to try the food. I am so hungry. The waiter told me it was a holiday weekend, and that's the reason why it was kind of empty in here. I ordered street corn and tacos. They were both really delicious. After Wahaka, I took an Uber to Casco, Viejo, and then I walked a little bit on Cinta Costera. Okay, Panama is very humid. As I was walking, every person I saw was sweating. Every person had a shirt on that was drenched. It was raining earlier before I arrived, and it was so humid here. Once I walked more into Casco Viejo, there were all these little restaurants and bars, and so I went in one, and upstairs they had a patio seating, so I just sat down and took in the views. I'm hanging out in Old Town Casco Viejo in Panama, and it's really a cool vibe. It's very colonial feeling, just like any other Spanish colony. It has the Spanish architecture, the Spanish influences, and it's just very pretty just to sit out here and just chill, just sit. It is very humid though. It is very humid. It's like sitting outside of a sauna. Other than that, it's just very peaceful and cool here. This area reminded me a lot of downtown Cartagena. It has a very similar look, a very similar feel. There were also police officers downtown during the day and at night. This is the restaurant's signature drink, Zabah, named after the restaurant. It was pretty strong. And then this is tres leches, so delicious. It's nighttime in Casco Viejo, and I feel completely safe. I feel like whenever I'm ready to go home, I'm gonna get an Uber and I'm gonna go back to my hotel. There are a lot of people on the streets walking around. There's kids, there's cars, there's people of all ages, there's women, there's men. I feel completely fine. I don't feel like I'm in danger at all. I don't feel like I need to, oh my gosh, get home because it's getting dark. So that's a good thing. After Zabah, I walked around for a little bit in Casco Viejo. This part of town reminded me a lot of Cartagena and just had very European vibes also. This street could be in Old San Juan or in St. Augustine. It's very similar to the architecture there. While I was at Zabah, I kept seeing these lights flashing, and I said to myself, what is that? And I walked further into town to figure it out, and it was a rooftop bar, and it is so lively there. If you come to Panama, don't miss this place. It's called Casa, Casco. The sunrise, as you can see, was very impressive and peaceful. Hi! It's day 2 in beautiful Panama. Today is much less humid than yesterday. Today is more of a sunny day. Yesterday was just the air was full of water. So today I'm going to go down to Cinta Costera for a walk and get some coffee. Yesterday I went down to Casco, Viejo, and it was a great time. It reminded me a lot of Europe with people just eating outside. I just went down to the pool. It is absolutely gorgeous down there. It's just so pretty to sit down. They have an infinity pool, and then you can look out to see the city of Panama and enjoy some laps in the pool. I planned on going to this coffee shop, but it was closed because of the holiday. Notice how there aren't any cars on the street. That's just because of the holiday. Later on in the video, I come back to this same spot and you'll see that it's much busier. So this day, I just took in the buildings and took in the architecture. Here's another coffee shop that was closed. I must say that Panama had some very interesting looking buildings. I made my way back to Cinta Costera, and there were quite a few people jogging, biking, walking their dogs, exercising on this strip right here. Walking along Cinta Costera is very peaceful, very beautiful. It is so nice to take in the skyline and just be. It's an outdoor gym here on Cinta Costera. I finally found a coffee shop that was open. I ordered a breakfast sandwich and it was delicious. I stopped in this hotel to take a break from walking and to get a drink. I got really lucky with the Panama Sign. I went there and the sun was just right and I was able to get these great pictures. So the locals definitely come out more after sunset or around sunset. This Cinta Costera in the morning there was people jogging, but not nearly as many people as there were in the later afternoon. So it was nice to see the people out and enjoying themselves. I made my way back to Casa Casco because I had to see these views during sunset. I was only supposed to stay for one drink and take in the views, but it was so nice. I had a couple of drinks and dinner. I did a time lapse of the sunrise. It was so peaceful out here. It was just a great time to meditate and journal. This is the day after the holiday. So you can see the difference here. There's a lot more cars on the road. It's a lot more movement. There's a lot more people. And this is probably what it looks like on a normal day. I'm back at Unido's coffee shop. The food was so good here yesterday that I decided to come back and try it again. This is a different location. This one was closed yesterday because of the holiday. So this one is like right downtown by the hotel. It's not in Casco Viejo, which is where I went yesterday. But everything was so good, I'm just gonna stick with it. I passed a couple of coffee shops and I was like, the one I went to yesterday looked so much better. So well, the food looked like it was going to be better. So I'm here. Tell that they work down here. People are super friendly. Saw a couple people waving. Panama has been on my list of places to visit for so long, and I'm so glad I finally got the opportunity to go. Next time, I want to check out the Viejo Island. And that was my trip. If you guys have any questions about anything, just leave a comment down below and remember to subscribe.